All that junk, you can save it for the birds, okay? Because listen, me and my household, girlfriend, no, we don't do that. First and foremost, welcome back to another chatty video. Get your registry ready and jot this down because baby girl, you need this. So yeah, I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys my tried and true items that you should have on your registry, and if you don't have it in your household, what are you doing? So yeah, I just have a little list of notes, that way I don't scramble on. I just want to get straight to the point because I feel like you guys need this. I definitely was the type to research basically everything when I found out I was pregnant, and down to the essentials. I did a lot of research as to what's efficient, what is cost efficient, what is functional, what is also color friendly and household friendly with modern colors and what have you, and all the good stuff. So stay tuned if you want to know what I prefer in my household and for some good recommendations. Also, I'm just going to be putting the pictures on the screen. That way y'all know what I'm talking about, because it took a little bit too long for me to set this video up and I don't have time to get everything out of everywhere. So yeah, we're just gonna bear with me. We're just gonna catch the best pictures I can. Most likely it's gonna be exactly what I have. I'm gonna try to find it. I know I can find it, so yeah. So the first thing on my list is gonna be the boppy. Y'all have heard this from everybody. The boppy is a holy grail. Her dad used it most of the time in the beginning as, you know, her feeding prop, as for what it is to be used for. And then, you know, she got bigger, she didn't need it as much anymore. And then, you know, I thought, let me try something. So I set it up around her to kind of prop her up while she was beginning to sit up on her own. And I found it to be very helpful in the comfortability department, if that makes sense. And, you know, a way for her to be more free while she's playing. So yeah, we'll just set her up on the floor and put the boppy on, and she's able to, you know, lay down if she wants to fall into tummy time. She's able to sit up and play with her toys and just kind of flop from side to side, since that is what they do. And so I just find that really helpful versus a, I just want to add also, versus a chair that is meant for infants. I find those to be a little bit constricting due to the fact that their bottom one is sitting back while they're tilted up a little bit. So their legs are tilted up a little bit. And that doesn't allow them to use the muscles in order for them to learn how to sit up, which is, you know, side to side, front, back, all that good stuff. And not to mention, it's pricey. And so yeah, the boppy is a good way to go. It is versatile and easy to put away as well. So yeah. My next thing is a sterile bottle cleaner. Now, okay, I went through, it took me a few weeks to figure out that I was gonna keep going through cleaners and bottle cleaners. And so I'm like, okay, this is annoying. Okay, my brushes are shedding. I don't even want to clean my bottles anymore because I have to get a new cleaner right after. And so I went and invested in a more durable bottle cleaner by Tot. It's not even that much of an investment. It's just, you know, better than spending 99 cents on something that you're gonna have to buy over and over again, versus spending $15–20 on something that you can make use of for a couple of months. So yeah, I just wanted everything to be as smooth sailing as possible, hence this next item that I invested in. I lied, I didn't invest in this. I got this as a baby shower gift, but it was on my registry as my as an all-time must-have, which is this bathtub. So I wouldn't say paranoid, but you know, as a first-time mom, you need peace of mind, and I'd rather not go through 5 attempts of trying to make sure the water is just right for my baby. So this bathtub basically turns on and not only tells the weight, which is super helpful, but tells the temperature of the water. Basically, it just gives me peace of mind knowing that she is safe and not uncomfortable and not burning or, you know, anything like that. So yeah. So my next tried and true item would be the Baby Reza sterilizer. Actually, any Baby Reza products that ever existed. I have the Baby Reza sterilizer that I have gotten for my baby shower. So yeah, of course, the sterilizing process is fabulous. It's amazing. It's one and done. But also, as y'all can see behind me, I don't have much storage space, much pantry space, and it's, you know, the Baby Reza is just a way for me to get these bottles out of the way. I'm a minimalist person, so to speak, so I can't have, you know, a bunch of little random items everywhere. So that just helped not only sterilize, but put things in a place. Baby Reza sterilizer, 10 out of 10 recommend. Yeah, so that's a good thing that I put on my registry. Another thing is going to be the Baby Reza bottle warmer. So I love the fact that I don't have to sit there and check the microwave every 10 seconds to see if I'm overheating milk, or, you know, the process of just taking the pan out and putting water in it and heating up the water, and when your baby is screaming crying for some milk, or it's time for bed and you're both tired. Yeah, scratch that. Invest in a Baby Reza bottle warmer and listen, pop that bottle in. It takes 5 minutes, pop it out, and you're good to go. Actually, there's a quick warm setting which allows you to pop it in for 3 minutes, and it heats up a 5-ounce bottle. That's, I don't know about y'all, but listen, that's an amazing investment for your sanity. Okay, if that's what we're talking, if that's what's important for us here, then girl, yes, slide that on your baby registry, because yeah, you need it. My next all-time favorite, it's going to be the Grails swing. I love it because it is very functional as to, you know, modes, so it can vibrate while playing music, while swinging, while also putting my baby to sleep, which is what we want, right? Yeah, so basically for me, my daughter had reflux, which meant that she's not able to lay down as soon as she's done eating, which was very frustrating to say the least, being the fact that we have to be carrying her the whole time after she's done eating, and during her infant life especially, or newborn life, what have you, she is not gonna be feeding in the daytime and then sleeping at night. No, she's up at night feeding every 3 hours. And so with us being, you know, tired, we were blessed to have received the Grails swing. We were just able to feed her and slide her in the swing, let her go back to sleep, and then we would pick her up and put her back in the crib when the 15, 20, 30 minutes was over. In our case, it was 30 minutes since it was so extreme. Not only is it cheap, but it is efficient. I would have gotten the Mamaroo if I had that type of money, but I didn't even have to, because the Grails swing did the same thing for me. And so yeah. So the rocker is obviously a tried and true as well, along with the swing. I could just pop her right in and I can go take a shower if I want to, put on the vibration, and she's more than likely to fall asleep within the next 5 minutes that she's in there. Or she can sit up, because there's two adjustments, I believe. Yeah, two adjustments where she can either lay down or she can sit up and she can play. And she's fine in there for as long as I keep her in there, which is amazing for me, for my sanity, and period. My next one is the breathable mattress. So my pediatrician, doctors, and everybody will just tell you to, be careful that she's not on her stomach. That way she can breathe, if her face plants in the bed, and this and that. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm not about to be up all night and making sure my daughter's not turning over when that's what they do. They roll to their stomachs, they roll to their sides. And so I went to Bye Bye Baby and purchased this mattress, and I think it's perfect. I haven't had any problems with her face flat down on the bed yet, God forbid, but I just think it's peaceful to know that I can go to sleep, and if she was to put her face in the bed or turn on her stomach like she usually does throughout her 5-6 month days, then she's gonna be okay, and that's all that matters for me. My next best top favorite item is the SwitchBot camera. So I actually put on my registry that I wanted the the Halo, what is it called, the nanobot. I wanted the nanobot, and my concern was how expensive it is, and I kind of knew nobody was about to spend $300-$400 on a camera. So at first I was hooking my phone up to my laptop and kind of FaceTiming whenever I was away from her, which was not only like stressful, but just like not even that efficient, since my camera would die, or I'd be at work and there wouldn't be any connection, or anything like that. So I got the SwitchBot camera on Amazon for $25, and not only does it record in HD, but it also connects to your phone. That way you can get notifications if your baby is moving around. It also mounts on the wall, or it can stand up, which is super convenient and cheap and cost efficient, and it works. So definitely put it in the registry. It's I think it's available at Amazon. I don't think you can get it anywhere else. But yeah. So the next thing on my list is the nose Rita. Now I know, listen, nobody's trying to suck boogers all day. Okay, but that's not what you do. So basically, you're sucking air from her nose, but there's a filter in the nose Rita that basically stops anything from getting past the little piece. So you can, get everything out, because babies have a lot of things in their face, and it is gross and disgusting, and they can't breathe, and you feel bad. Use the nose Rita, it's comfortable, it's fast, and it's good. So then moving on, we have the Mommy Bliss products. And I say products in general because I try to be cautious about everything that she is ingesting and using. And so Mommy Bliss basically just steers clear from dyes, chemicals, harsh, products, and all of that junk is just save it for the birds, okay? Because listen, me and my household, girlfriend, no, we don't do that. But basically, yes, Mommy Bliss products, A1, perfect, definitely must have, especially the grape water. I did some research on some grape water and found out that back in the days they used to use alcohol, which then banned grape water from being used in the USA. I think it was either USA or Canada. But basically, you know, that's not something like you want to hear. And your baby is definitely going to have some moments where they're uncomfortable. Mine's had hiccups a lot and reflexing. So as soon as she got that grape water, she was either knocked out like a light bulb or, you know, she just was fine overall later in the day. And that goes without saying that I had a clear peace of mind. My sanity was, you know, at a all-time peace because I know that I'm not giving my daughter chemicals or dyes or any of that junk. So the next thing is gonna be this high chair. I am in love with it because, for one, I couldn't find a high chair that matched my house, and so I basically have a gray white kind of neutral color thing going on, and I needed a high chair that was going to do that because I know that it's going to be in my face all day. So not only is it color safe and house pattern friendly, but it's transitional. So basically it grows with the baby from 6 months to 5 years old, which I find is super convenient. I mean, being the fact that things cost a lot of money in general, so why spend something when one thing can turn into 5 things? So yeah, there's that. Definitely invest in that, or put it on your baby registry, what have you. Yeah. So I actually have this next product with me. It's gonna be the Love to Dream Swaddle. So basically, it's just this zipper up, two-way zipper up, which I love. So it's gonna zipper up, and there's a zipper on the bottom, which is perfect for when you're changing at nighttime and you're not trying to discombobulate your baby and wake them up. And you can just slide their little tush out from the bottom and change them that way. Also, this helped for my transition period where my daughter was waking up at the middle of the night because I am not able to swaddle her anymore. And so I don't have the sleeves right now, but they basically just come with sleeves that unzipper. And so my daughter loved sleeping with one arm out and her other arm in. That's been since she was an infant. So this was perfect when I was transitioning her. That way she can have an arm in and keep her little arm out. Not only that, but this helps during summer nights when it is too hot for a fluffy sleeper. So yeah, next we have the baby lounger. So it's basically just like a boppy. It's just more flat and more pillow-like. So basically, my daughter had a her sleep regression where the easiest thing that I came across was being able to rock her and sit her in the baby lounger. And they say don't let your baby sleep in there. But for me, in my case, you know, I was very attentive, very mindful of the fact that she can, you know, flop to the side or something like that. So, you know, she was able to sleep and get comfortable and have her head up if she wanted to and do whatever she needed to do. That way, when she did pass out and fall asleep, I can put her right back in the crib. And that helped for me, being the fact that it gets tiring rocking your baby to sleep until she's asleep 30 minutes later. And yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. I have back problems. We can go to the lounger, sit and get comfortable. When you're asleep, I'll go ahead and put you to bed. So yeah, that was my go-to for a couple of months. And then last but not least is my holy Grail, okay? This can be picked up at Walmart, and yeah, girl, you need to get this. Actually, let me go get it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna say scratch that because I used the last one today, which is sad, but I'm gonna have to get some more. But basically, it's the mother's milk tea. And let me tell you, first of all, if y'all want a video of how I breastfeed and all the nitty gritty about pumping, feeding, and all of that, let me know in the comments down below. It would be more than a blessing for me to share my journey, and I also have some helpful tips on how to produce more milk or get your milk back in general. So this tea just basically came in handy when it came to trying to produce more milk. The days that my daughter wasn't, drinking from me, which I'm a working mom, and they say when you're not breastfeeding or pumping often that your milk supply reduces, and so I constantly would drink tea the days that I wouldn't pump or anything, and I don't know if it's a placebo effect or what have you, but in my case, it definitely helped in upping my milk supply and making sure that I'm at a steady amount. And I mean, listen, that tea came in clutch. So yeah, those are all of my tried and true items that you should have on your registry. And if you don't, girl, make that registry and put it on there right now. You will not get disappointed, okay? Otherwise, thank you for joining me in this chatty video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see from me next.